Good morning. This is Explicit here before a cup of coffee. Wanted to do a quick little video and update. Happy 4th to all, belated. Hope you're still having a great day. Hope you don't have to work today. I actually just crawled out of bed. I could not sleep at all last night, so I'm a miserable prick. But a couple things. Just wanted to announce. So now that's a gap challenge. I threw, hey cat, of course. I am throwing the trophy at Love My Drones, aka the Flying Lunatic, aka my new best bud. There wasn't a lot of submissions. I know it's busy. A lot of people are on vacation. I'm kind of bummed. I was hoping more people would jump on board. But hey, it is what it is. I ain't going to complain. I had some great submissions. And I will keep continuing throwing out challenges and pushing people. I believe he put a link in the video that I did. And his was more sort of like an accidental crash, but where it ended up, he had one of those water wheels. I think he's got a live little stream or something on his property, and it had little gaps in it, and it caught and it stayed inside there, and it's one of those once in a lifetime things. So he wins. Once I get my crabby ass up after this video, I'm going to the post office to send him out his little care package that he won. So he should be excited. I have today off. It was super cool. I was let know at the end of the day on Wednesday that cat hair everywhere, that we have it off. So I'm helping my wife babysit the kids she watches temporarily for a little while, and then I'm probably gonna go fly, assuming it's not 800 degrees out. It's supposed to be cat. Faith, as soon as I jump on to, as soon as I hit record, she literally jumps on my lap. It's a thing now. It's like the turkey thing. Where's my button? So I'll try to rip, but it's supposed to be, like I was saying, 91 degrees. So it might be a little hot. I'm filling the kiddie pool right now. Yeah, you want to go swimming too? Gonna fill the kiddie pool and sit in that and relax. I got a couple of Goose Island IPAs left. Maybe I'll just do nothing. My boy Tim's coming over, and his wife Tamsin and their little one. I got another guy hooked. He bought the Inductrix FPV from me, and he picked up a pair of the head plays because that's my favorite goggle in the world. I hope they come out with a V3 so it has diversity, but other than that, I'm completely content with that. I have no problems. I can fly fast. I have a huge immersive view so I can see where I'm flying. I don't know why it hasn't caught on. Let's see if I can show you. It's kind of like a debut. Let me just throw that down. One of the watch faces that I downloaded that I am in love with. So you can change, there's an ADD moment for y'all. You can change the colors on this one. If you can even see it. There we go. So green and blue are my shit. So I will, it's easier to do when I'm down, I guess, apparently. There we go, pink. For tatas. Haha. My dad's got the girls, so I should be getting them back soon. There's purple, green, there. Alright. So I move away from the light. I wonder if I can, let me see if I can dim it down. No, I can't. It's so bright that it dims it out. That's what it was doing before. And this color's not, let's see if we get that as blue. So always got to have a new watch face, just so it's new and exciting. It's a cool conversation piece there. Green and blue, which I don't care where you put it, just washing out. I'm using actually the record button from YouTube, so maybe that's why I can't adjust it. Anyway, what else is going on? I have another couple ideas for challenges or fly to a different type of song. I have a trick that I've been working on. I think I'm going to call it the carousel. I don't know. Where's Tiny Whoop? See if I can do this with one hand. I think I tried this shit before and it just seems goofy. So, I haven't officially put it out there as a challenge or just, hey, see if you can do it without breaking something kind of thing. But, so you're flying along. Excuse me, stuffy. Flying forward. Snap it sideways. So you're floating along like this with forward momentum, and then take it, and as many times as you want or can, cartwheel it. Or what I just said isn't the name, the carousel. I think isn't the carousel? Yeah, carousel's the big thing at the amusement park. So carousel it around, and then either flatten out and go, or when you come back to this position, you dive out of it, and you can obviously do it in either way. It took me a bit to do because you're going out of your norm, and you got to think about it. You got to kind of mess with the joysticks before you're flying, kind of get a little idea of what you're doing, because if you get into it and you're not high enough, I've come close a couple times. I did a very small one in the Tale of Two Flights when I was at the pond towards the end. I got one in there real quick, and it was cool because I kind of did like a wall ride along the trees and was able to slide one in. I'm going to try to perfect it and then see if I can do it both ways. Oh yeah, I don't know if you can see that tan line. Let me put the light back. It's tough to see in this light. You never see this tattoo because I always got my watch on, but I didn't wear it yesterday because I'm starting to grow. Can't see in point. Right across, I got a huge tan line from wearing it all the time. I got some new bumper stickers to put on the wife's car. I thought you guys would get a tickle out of that. I have a bunch of them on her car that are all kind of funny. That's the best one, I think. I think I showed these before, but I don't remember. I need to go get some coffee. So yeah, we had a nice day yesterday. Went to my aunt's house. The kids played in the pool all afternoon, and then my dad actually took them, which was super cool, and spent the night. They had a little special thing at the cigar shop last night. They had some food for us. My buddy Josh, love his cooking, cooked some steaks, some awesome custom hamburgers and stuff, so that was super cool. What else is new? I got a new frame coming for this guy. I've had this frame for quite a while, and one of the posts, it's been broken. I don't even know how. I could have even broke it sliding on the motor. I can actually see it. Look at that. So I ordered a new cockroach frame, and it's going to be the blue. I haven't tried any of the colored ones yet, so I think that'll add a neat little look to this thing. And then I want to trim along the cowl here just to raise it up a little bit, because it does force these. You can hear it. It forces these to either be above or below, and it tweaks the duct a little bit. Can't see it here. Actually, it looks pretty perfect. Anyway, so I will be replacing that. I don't think it's coming until Monday. That's about it. Poor Mike's crash. I asked permission from him because some people get uptight or upset if you post stuff that's not like beautiful flying. He's having a hard time struggling with that one. He thinks he's got it set. It flew, but the controller is really twitchy, so I think we're going to add Expo or whatever comments I get in there to offer some support. I think he needs to dumb down the ratio of how much stick movement versus how much the flaps are moving, because it's got four. Where's four? There's four. 4 moving flaps on it versus like a fixed wing that's only got 2. So you got more surface area controlling your movement, and it's very snappy. And I think he lost orientation right at the end, just as I asked him how he was flying. And he was a good sport about it. He was laughing. I know somebody made a comment saying he didn't seem like he wanted to talk very much. He was hysterical. It's kind of like a running joke with that thing now. But he's going to try to get it back up in the air. We're going to try to dumb it down. And the thing is, it's fast instantly. So it's not like you can get a quad up in the air and you can just go slow and test it out, see how it feels, and then tune it. Once you get it up in the air, you're full send, as we put it, to see what happens. It's either going to go great or go good. And it looked like he was going great for a while. So I have the best hopes for him. I hope we're able to get that thing in the air. Depending on what I fly today, I'm going to move the wind dancers around on my quad. Up there, there's Evo up there, and I'm going to try it. I'm going to try them on Tatas, and I'll probably try it on the Catalyst on the smaller motors. I also have to start getting ready to pack. I got 1 more week worth of work, and then try to cram all my packing in at nighttime, and then Saturday morning, next Saturday, not this coming, time to fly out. We're going to drive out to Stonington at Lord's Point in Stonington, right next to Mystic. If anybody's from New England and knows Mystic Aquarium, that ballpark. I said last year, I've done a bunch of videos at Lord's Point. It's a very historical, super cool little community that started off as kind of, where people had money. I think this guy, Mr. Lord, He purchased half of the property where it's at now and paid like $3,000, and they ended up buying the rest. Now some of the homes there are $1 million homes. To go to the small beaches and stuff that we're going to, you either have to be renting a cottage or live there, so it's not open to the public, which is cool. So there's not a lot of people. If you've seen any of the videos, if you search Lord's Point or flights at Lord's Point, you'll see some of my videos for some of the new guys. It's absolutely beautiful. We get to go float in the water. They got a real beautiful dock. There's always the same group of kids that my kids play with. So it's a nice community. There's always people there. And if you've seen some of the videos, I'm tattooed and knuckles and all that stuff. That scares some people away, especially ritzy yuppie bastards. But they're all super nice out there, and they come up and talk to you. And my wife and I were walking around with cigars last year, and this guy followed the scent like Pepe Le Pew to find us, to ask what I was smoking, and to sit and talk with us and have a cigar, which was super cool. And this guy was from New York City, megabucks. This guy was worth some money. And it was nice to feel respected and not looked down upon for my image and stuff like that. And my wife busts my balls saying, "Oh, you look fine, you look normal. People don't look at you like that." Unfortunately, it happens, but hey, when you, it's just weird things when you put stuff on your hands. People just instantly put a certain type of image to who you are, and anybody that knows me, I go against that image. But I said I'm debating. I always will bring Tiny Whoop because I love flying. We get the same little. It's an actual home. No basement or anything. Awesome, a split level. It's got a cool spiral staircase. I've flown, so there's videos of that too. I love flying in there and around the yard. But I'm thinking of only just bringing the Mavic Air and maybe one quad. Just so, because last year all the footage I got, thinking the flight controller was bad. I don't think I explained that either. That's why I got a new frame. Dropping shit. That's why I got a new frame for the Catalyst, because those videos actually, because I've been going back and looking at them, and they kind of bum me out. I love the flights and the editing and stuff that I did, but there was always a and that's because on the old frame, down where my pinky is, was snapped, and you couldn't see it because of where the Velcro I had on it. So all of that vibration transferred itself to the flight controller, and that's why I had those crazy oscillations. And I tried to tune them out and got them way better with my help from my buddy Space FPV. But where's that crooked? Yep. So I've got a new setup, so I might just bring this guy because it's my beater quad, or one of the other ones. Probably this one. I don't need speed for cinematic beauty and all that stuff, just flying out there. And I'm kind of in a toss. I am still bent because of that failsafe. I'm trying to eliminate if it was a failsafe on its own with my Turnigy Evolution, or it was because I got interference from one of the other guys that was flying. Because the only time it's happened is both times when he was flying. So common sense says this, but I don't want to take it up above the ocean and potentially lose stuff or ruin parts because of it. So I probably won't be bringing anything. Two of the quads. I have two. Let me grab the other one. I have two quads that are still on Spectrum, and I'm kind of half-assing about just converting all of them. But so I've got these two. This was my first official buy expensive parts and really good frame build, and the thing is a rocket too. I love it. And with these props, I'm very pleased. Somebody made a comment that they use these, and it definitely they're like the Lumineers where they have a hum to them, a very harmonic sound. But he said one exploded on him. That's crazy. I've had that happen. I forgot what prop it was. I think it was an older Lumineer, but it was very flexible. And I think it was on this guy when he was still alive, when he was my first quadcopter. I had some very flexible Lumineers, and when I punched it, you could hear him screaming and crying, and then poof, it's like a cloud of dust. The freaking prop exploded from flexing. But yeah, maybe I'll bring this one too, because they got some fields and stuff like that. Yeah, these are a good pairing. I'm kind of trying to figure out. Also, I don't know. So I'm going to do some testing. I still got a week, so I'm going to go to the field by myself, or go with the guys but not fly with anybody else, and see if I can eliminate that little fail-safe thing that's driving me up a OCD wall, and go from there. My buddy Tim, like I said, got these. I think we're going to do a Ninja Turtle. So I'm going to try to find another set of these. We're going to do Donatello, I think. I don't know. try to get the piece that goes across his bandana thing, cut out for the eyes, come up with some form of a nose and a different mouth. I think that would be hilarious. Or see, there's a zombie mouth I found. I think he'd like. What else? Antennas. I've been using the Pagoda Far Views. I love them. I can't say one bad thing about them. They've taken some huge hits and crashes. I got them on, I think, every one but Tata's. Yeah, they're all. But I want to get the nub. My buddy Mike got the last Foxier nub antenna. I think it's the V2. It's literally just a little bulbous thing that comes out. And they even make a 90 degree. But I want them in green. And I cannot find them anywhere. If anybody finds them, where I don't have to wait 3 months to get them in the green, not the one with the wire, the one with just the green, I might have to sacrifice on this one because this has a 90 degree. Idiot. Let me get a better angle. It has the 90 degree on here. I think the bulb, because you're supposed to have them up like that, so they have one, but it's not green. I could probably paint it. I'm gonna have to put on this guy here. This one obviously right out the top. Beep. And I think, I didn't even think of those. That makes a lot of sense. As you crash and that whips around. I think if for you new, you didn't hear the story. If you've been here, obviously, when I told you I was doing that yard rip last weekend, and I turned it sideways, and I didn't realize I was as high up, and I got caught on the power line, and I kind of, what do you call it, wall grind, because this was stuck on the power line, which was a fantastic, thankfully safe return to home moment where it fell and I was able to save it. But that was funny. And then obviously, because I want to put it on here, these are the Amway, if I'm pronouncing it right. I got the other one, like I said, on Tata's. These work fantastic. I am very happy with the performance of those. But again, I want to try some other stuff, and it'd be nice just to have something shorter, because if I'm getting in and out of the car, if I'm sitting, or I just bump this a bunch. So that's it for now. I gotta go check the pool because it's filling up and see where we're at. I'm gonna start cooking some breakfast and get some caffeine. So you guys enjoy your 5th, and stay tuned. I'll be putting more content out, and maybe more turkeys. I might have to go over there to see if I get any more pallets over there. So we'll see. You guys have a great day. Any questions, you know where to find me.